Hello YouTube. I am going to talk about how to be a good person. So this is a pretty cliche topic and probably one that you've heard other people talk about a million times, and there's all sorts of different approaches and yada yada yada. It's all nonsense. I believe that I've come up with a holistic and objective definition of how to be a good person. One of the first issues with being a good person, because you can be a good person or a bad person, and then one of the first issues is understanding morality and ethics. I think that to be a good person, you have to do everything that you can to not interfere with somebody else's pursuit of happiness. You can interfere with people's lives, and that's inevitable, obviously, but do it in a good way. Try not to leave a bad influence or a bad reputation. People get so going back to this good or bad person thing, different cultures value different things, and so in that same light, being a good person might be considered a different type of behavior in two different countries. Say like being a good person in Fiji may not be the same as being a good person in Canada or New York City. Like, there's different qualifications depending on where you are. But so what I've done is created this holistic, objective view of how to be a good person. And this also ties into enlightenment, if you guys know what that is. And one of the first rules to being a good person is this quote from The Office: "Don't ever do anything to anyone, ever." And basically, he means that just don't do anything malicious. Keep your hands to yourselves until there's 100% consent. Don't touch people. Don't harass people. Don't incite anger or stir the pot. Be passive. Don't take an aggressive approach, because people take that as unconcerned with other people's lives and their pursuit of happiness. So that's a touchy thing. So you have to kind of live passively. Don't get in anyone's way. Open the doors for people. Be nice to people. Don't yell. Don't lose your temper. Focus on controlling your emotions. Basically, being a good person is also a side effect of being able to control your own emotions. If you can always act justly, even when you're in the face of adversity, that is called being a good person. And this is what comic books, this is what religion is all about. The Superman superhero per se. And people thought these gurus who were spiritually enlightened were superheroes in a sense, because they didn't really feel emotions, and that comes with controlling your emotions and understanding how they work and how to deal with them. So don't do anything to anyone, control your emotions, and be passive. Those are the first three things that I want to drill in. You have to learn where your emotions come from and why they're coming. You know, you have to understand where your fear comes from, where your pain comes from, and understand that everyone goes through this stuff too. Like, you're not the only one. It's this kind of holistic identity with the world, and then if you can identify with the world, you can treat everyone as if they're just as valuable to the world, because that's what life is. It's all valuable to us. All life is valuable. So yeah, so that's how to be a good person. I'm Brent, and I'll see you later. Bye.